Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. How are we all? Happy Monday. It's a brand new week, first stream of the week, and tonight we should have a great one. Didn't think we were going to get in, though. For those of you that were unaware, there was just a little issue with the Microsoft Flight Simulator servers, and no one could log in. Looks like they've managed to somehow get that sorted quickly, so we are behind schedule. So we want to try and sort of make up time as best we can and get cracking. But it's not straightforward tonight because, as the title of the stream suggests, we do have a slight issue. Not with the aircraft. The aircraft's fine, God willing. But Hamburg, it seems, currently has an issue with the ILS system for runway 23, which is our planned runway to land on. So the ILS is actually Inop at the moment, and the weather in Hamburg also isn't great. So it could be one of those really interesting streams where things, you know, we have to sort of think about what could potentially go wrong, what could happen, are we going to get in, if we're not going to get in, where we're going to go to, what extra fuel we're going to need, just in case we have to go somewhere else, and all of that stuff. The passengers are already annoyed because we're late setting off, so yeah, it's it should be a good one to start the week. Anyway, guys, how are you all doing? Big shout out as always to our channel members coming in on to the flight this evening. Hey Grant, hey J Hog, good evening to you both. Marty, Wally, hello as well. Andre, Daniel, Louis Aviation, hello mate, good to see you. 02411, thank you guys so much for coming on, and to everybody else as well, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you being here tonight, and over to our Twitch viewers as well, thank you so much. Operational flight plan is pinned into the chat, so you can check that out as well. Hey Flyboy John, hey Lemon, good to see you as well, guys. Right, let's have a look then at the operational flight plan, see what is occurring. So here it is. Tonight, see where we've got loads of extra space for fuel as well. The underload is quite high, so that's cool. We've only got a payload of around 11, just over 11.5 tons. Takeoff weight 61.6, so that's nice and light for us today. The alternate is Berlin, cost index 4, and we've got a cruise flight level of 35,000 feet with a lovely tailwind. Look at that, which means our en route time is 1 hour 9 minutes to get to Hamburg. Shear rate looks good, runway 26 left, and then yeah, just confirming runway 23 for the landing. Plug fuel is 6.3, obviously because of the things we've just suggested. We're probably going to be taking more, and the CNR is going to be 3 tons. That's our magic number this evening. So quick scan through, there's no terrain or anything like that. Going into Amsterdam and then into Hanover. Here, let's have a look at the weather then. So what do we got? Yes, we're sailing down to 1,200 feet and visibility down to 3 kilometers. Now, even though it says ILS here, that's because that's the best possible option. The OFPs don't know that the ILS is currently unserviceable, so that's not going to be used. It's going to be an RNP approach. So that's what we're up against this evening. Let's have a look at the weather brief then. So into Hamburg, we've got, what's the date? It's the 18th today, isn't it? So that's around about here. Look, it was a little bit windy as well earlier on, look. And tempo 2109, this is what we're going to be flying into. So 3,000 meters visibility with showers of rain, scattered sea breeze at 2,000. So yeah, not the best weather. You know, it could be very interesting as we get towards it. We'll keep obviously an eye on things. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be some gusty weather in the morning as well, so but that's not going to affect us, hopefully, unless something really goes wrong. Quick check at Berlin-Brandenburg then, which is our primary alternate. I mean, that looks cav okay. There's temporary showers of rain kicking off there at the minute. Again, a little bit windy, but nothing that's going to stop us getting in. And of course, that's got full ILS service from what I from what I understand. We've got Bremen and Leipzig as well is also the options for us. Right, oh, and Hanover as well. So that's our flight route. What we got weather-wise then, so this is low level, isolated CBs up to 42, yep, and a bit of icing as well as we're coming back in. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of the tailwind as well, responsible for our journey over there tonight. Okay, let's go through the Notams then. So taxiway Yankee is closed. That's not going to affect us. That's not going to affect us. That won't affect us. I'm just looking at where we're going. Where are we parked? We're stand 101 today. Oh, this is interesting. 8 right, 26 left is closed. Oh no, we'll be out of here. If we're not out of here before then, something's really gone wrong. So yeah, that's not going to affect us either. Okay, now let's have a look at this. So, Edredon closed from 2100. I mean, technically, we might not even get in because it's going to be closed. We'll forget that. LVP's Cat 2, Cat 3 not available. Only low vis takeoff is available. Yeah, okay, so that's because the ILS isn't working. And somewhere it will tell us that the ILS isn't working here. So, LNAV, VNAV, runway 33, not using that. Runway 05, localizer, that's been raised. Oh, there it is. There we go. Runway 1530 is closed due to work in progress. Procedure type for aircraft A380. We're not one of those. Here we go. Approach procedures. This is a ILS runway 23 is being tested. Do not use false indications are possible. An ILS 05 has been downgraded to a Cat 1 level. Reliability not demonstrated. Not usable for auto land. Yeah, so there you go. That's the issues we've got this this evening. So with all those taken into consideration, what extra fuel we're going to go with? Well, we've got loads of spare capacity, so we might as well, just in case, you know, the weather closes in and we're going to sit around to see if the weather clears up and can we get in case rain showers are over the airfield, and because the minimums for the approach, let's just check those out. So the ILS minimums would be, you know, pretty good, 262, and the RMP minimums are, oh, actually they're not bad. They're 26. Are they 262 as well? They are. Oh, that is incredible. So the minimums are, oh, hang on, no, forget that. That's LPV. Ignore that. 361. Yeah, so it's about 100 feet higher. So 100 feet higher. So it depends just how bad the rain gets. Hopefully not too bad. So in terms of extra fuel, then pulp fuel is 6.3. Let's throw an extra ton on. Let's go 7.3 tons of fuel, and go with that, shall we? Right then, let's go and find our beautiful aircraft. It's actually quite nice tonight down in London Gatwick, which is where we're going to be departing from. Just realised the overhead isn't showing any information. Give me 1 second, I shall fix that. That was me being in a rush to get this sorted after we were delayed starting the stream tonight. So hopefully that should now be populated for you. Right, let's find the aircraft. There it is. Yeah, so a nice sort of sunset kind of takeoff this evening. Well, I say sunset. I think the sun has already set, hasn't it? So yeah, we are late departing tonight. We'll get in. We've got ATC knocking about, I think. So hopefully we'll be able to check that out. Fenix to GSX is currently being activated, so I think that should all work. Yeah, there it is. Look, I think it's doing its thing. Fuel truck is on its way. In fact, I just quickly need to request that extra fuel as well from it. So what we say, we're taking 7.3 tons. Mass and balance. There we go. Only 122 passengers are planned for tonight. Right, let's get on board. There we are. Awesome. So, as we take over from the previous flight crew then, let's do what we usually have to do. There's those usual scans, checks. Just put the lights on. So, packs should be off. Pumps are off. Just turn those down a little bit. We're on external power, nav logo lights. They are on. Spoilers, flaps, parking brakes. They're fine. The acupressure is a little bit under, so we could just top that up with that. Yeah, that's it. We should start to see that raise. Hey, Mike. Good to see you as well. There we go. Alright, get that off. So, I'm just having a quick check that the GSX to Fenix is working correctly. I believe it is. Have we got refueling underway? Not yet. The refueling page isn't open. So are they going to be coming at any point shortly? Oh, there they are. Look, they've arrived. They're just getting out. Awesome. All right. Well, let's go through and do our usual stuff then. So. Before we go any further, let's grab the 80s here in Gatwick. 13652.
Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Fuel at 3,600 feet. Temperature +16. Dew point +7. QNH1005. Dew work in progress. Taxiway are between taxiways. Rain and queue is closed. Runway 08 left/26 right between taxiways E and FR is closed. Acknowledge receipt of information November. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
Let me just get the first part of that 80s.
Information November. Time 1750 Zulu. Runway in use 26 left. Transition level flight level 75. Surface wind 260 degrees 14 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more.
Yeah, that's everything we need. Alright, so weather is copied. That's information November down. Let's get the box all set up. I think we start boarding passengers as well. How do we do this? I think it's we just flick that, don't we? So crew boarding is done. There we are. That's going to get sorted as well. So we're not waiting for refueling to complete before the passengers start getting boarded. Make sure, of course, when we're doing that, the seatbelt sign is off, and we can crack on. All right. So IRS is all working. We've got 3 now greens. Aircraft status, air cycle's fine. Right engines, do the init request. It's all good. There it is. So our flight number tonight is Easy 6545. Cost index of 4 as usual. Just grab the operational flight plan up and you guys can see it as well. There it is. Let's grab the winds en route. So I want to try and get going as soon as we can tonight. Try and get things sort of swiftly briefed. No messing about because we were late. Cruising 350 and temperature's 47. So if anyone has got any questions or anything like that, then once we're in cruise, please do feel free to ask again if I miss them whilst we get sorted. Tropo 33633. There we go. So the departure is 26 left, frame 1 Mike, and then the arrival at the other end is going to be, well, we're not going to put the ILS in, are we? Not if that's busted. So we'll put in the RNAV 23 Ripso and yes, Ripso 2 Papa arrival, isn't it? And the transition, there isn't one. The VIA will be 657, I think. 657. There we go. Makes sense. So our operational flight plan's got 486 miles. The box will have 483 miles. Okay, that's close enough. Radnav page will tune to Mayfield and Detling. Let's do our B then. So I think we've got the load sheet. There it is. So 55.6. That's CFG is 31.3. Fuel for the alternate, let's call that 2 tons. If we do the fuel planning, then we're going to take 7.3 and the box wants 6.9. That's fine. That's actually higher than I thought. That gives us basically an extra 12 minutes of thinking time with a takeoff weight of 62.7. That's still below max landing weight, so we can disregard anything with that effect. And we've got 29.7 as the CFG. Alright, takeoff performance then. Just check that out. It is dry, 26 left, flaps 1, off, off, off. Takeoff 627, CFG 29.7. Live weather and via Bravo 1. Alright, let's get those in. So the perf is 136 and 140, 140. Transition altitude here at Gatwick, 6,000 feet. Flaps 1 and the flex is 68. Good, okay, so engine out procedure. Let's bring up SimSmart for that. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Runway 26 left. 1196, 1196, 1196. That's already in the box. And the secondary flight plan then. Copy that. And it's just EGKK. Straight out heading 257. It's standard, so straight in out in a straight line to 15 miles out, and then it's a left turn Willow. Get in the hold. Left turns 284. And then upon leaving the hold, we'll probably get back into Gatwick, won't we? We certainly won't be going to Hamburg, that's for sure. Not if we've lost an engine. ILS 26 left. No start. And Willow is the VIA. Good, that should all look lovely. Right, let's check that out. So yeah, take off, left turn, hold at Willow, come back in, land again. Very short route. Okay, so that QNH was 1005. Let's just update that and that. That initial climb for this is 6. No, it isn't. It's 4,000 feet. Just need to monitor 121.5. Audio control panel is not set up properly. Flex, anyone know the purpose of the EA out SID? Yeah, absolutely. If you've lost an engine, that becomes your new departure. We don't want to carry on to Hamburg on just one engine, do we? That would be madness. Right, all of that looks pretty good to me. I'm happy with it. So let's contact ATC and then we'll brief it all. So our frequency here in Gatwick Tower is on line 12422.
Lima.
This could be quite busy tonight, seeing how much traffic there is here on the ground at Gatwick.
Lima, hold short Papa.
Quebec Alpha, Lima, hold short Papa, 317 Foxtrot.
Sorry, this is PC2 at gate 48 left, Lima, 48 Lima. For information, November, QNH is 1005, aircraft is 320, and vetting runway 26 left, neutral funding people passage for Easyjet.
2632 Gatwick Tower, hello, come back clearance. Break shield 15 Bravo, the Sultan's 25 with 1 2 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land. Ocean 23 Golf report, stand number.
Gate 14 asking to 38 Golf.
Ocean 23 Golf, cleared Innsbruck, Minfo 1 Mike, score 5663, information Oscar QNH 1006.
Somebody's off to Innsbruck, always good fun.
Austrian to 38 Golf, please.
Austrian 23 Golf, cleared Innsbruck, Minfo 1 Mike, score 5663, information Oscar QNH 1006.
Cleared Innsbruck, Minfat 1 Mike, Patch Scox 5663, information Oscar QNH 1006, Austrian to 38 Golf.
Austrian 23 Golf, correct, Bravo Easy 2388, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 26 left by Alpha Sierra.
Was that 2D238?
2388, Ethan.
Could you repeat me?
Oh, it's busy.
Easy 2388, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 26 left by Alpha Sierra.
Alpha 1 by Texas, Alpha 1 by Alpha.
Tower, good evening, Easy 6545, stand 101, Type A320, requesting our clearances filed, and we have information November.
Easy 6881, Whiskey taxi holding point Alpha 1, correction Alpha 3, runway 26 left by Alpha November.
Alpha 26 left by Alpha November, Easy 681 Whiskey.
Speedbird 937, requesting taxi to parking.
Good 420 Whiskey taxi.
Should we do pre-departure clearance?
Kilo November, hold short Juliet for Griffin 2762.
Gatwick Sarah, Golf Sarah, West Lima Foxtrot, short final 26 left to land.
Golf Sierra Whiskey Lima Foxtrot Gatwick Tower, hello, the Sultan 250 degrees 1, 2 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, Golf Sarah Foxtrot.
Easy 420 Whiskey, any further taxi?
We are ready for the taxi to parking.
So 420 Whiskey taxi Kilo. November,
Oh, the poor guy
hold
needs a
short
ground controller to help him
Kilo
out.
November, hold short Juliet, Easy 420 Whiskey.
Juliet. 2388 behind the landing, light picture aircraft on short final by Alpha 1 line up from way 26 left.
The problem is, Dazzy, you don't want to step on someone. You need to wait for them to read back because nothing's more annoying.
Minus 37 expect stand 31 left taxi Alpha November, hold short Papa.
Sorry, say again, please.
So minus 37 taxi Alpha November, hold short Papa, expect stand 31 left.
Taxi via Alpha November, hold short Papa, expect 31 left. Speedbird 937.
3-1 left.
Easy 632. You're cleared Hamburg, train 1 Mike, departure score 6001, QNH 1006.
Has QNH now changed 1006?
D632, cleared Hamburg, train 1 Mike departure, score 6001, QNH 1006.
Scope 6010, correct for the
I think the two have just stepped over each other on that.
Easy 6.
A632, correct.
Tower, good evening, Easy 6545, stand 101, type A320, requesting alpha clearance to Hamburg, and we have information November.
6545 Gatwick Tower, hello, cleared Hamburg, frame 1, Mike departure, score 0235, info no, question info Oscar is now current, QNH 1007.
Cleared by the frame 1 Mike departure, new QNH 1007, we'll check information Oscar, and just confirm squawk 0253 for Easy 6545.
6545, correct. Straight right Easy 681 Whiskey behind departing company A320.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Let's get that squawk in then. New QNH 0253, and QNH is now 1007. Performance is valid, pressure's gone up. As long as it's not gone down, that's all that matters. Alright, good. With that, let's brief. So, the weather for departure then, wind is 260 at 14, so that's a nice strong headwind. Visibility is fine, few clouds 3,600 feet. Weather en route, we've got some CBs we might need to avoid. Sadly, the weather radar doesn't work, but never mind. The weather on finals, getting into Hamburg, could be interesting, might be a bit rainy, visibility might drop because of that, and we should expect a little bit of icing as well as we're coming down. Aircraft type is fully serviceable with the exception of the aforementioned weather radar. No Notams that are going to affect us here at Gatwick. Notams we have spoke about in the briefing room, however, at Hamburg. We'll discuss those again en route. Threats to be aware of here at Gatwick, it's just very, very busy. That's the main thing. We know Gatwick pretty well. There's no terrain or anything daft like that around it. So, yeah, just listen out to ATC because it is very, very busy, busy airspace. Okay, let's go through the brief then. So, we are parked at stand 101. There we go. So we're going to push back, facing presumably east on Lima. We'll do Lima, Papa, and we've got figures in for Bravo 1, so we can take Bravo 1, Alpha 3, etc. for our departure out. So frame 1 Mike departure, so it's straight out, and 2.3 miles DME is the right hand turn. There is a speed constraint there of 220 knots. Our clean speed today is 211. So with that we can just clean up, but we'll leave it in manage mode and it'll respect the constraints, so it's fine. We don't need to pre-select anything. That's okay, just confirmation of that there. So yeah, manage mode all the way for that, and our initial climb is 4,000 feet. Speed constraints in manage mode, that'll sort itself out. Right hand turn, it's noise abatement 2 departure, and go through the box, confirm everything that we've got in so you guys can see. There you go, confirming 26 left, frame 1 Mike. Radnav is Tune, Detling and Mayfield. Flywall 350 is planned, 360 is optimum, 387 is fine, so we can get straight up. We don't need to burn fuel before we can reach our cruise. Speed 136, 140, 140, clean 211 as we just said. It's a flaps 1 departure, and we're flexing 68. Noise abatement 2 confirmed as well on there. Takeoff weight is 62.7, below maximum landing weight. Secondary flight planner has the engine out procedure in it, which is standard, so go straight out, and then once past 1,700 feet it's a left turn, enter the hold at Willow. Right, whilst all that was going on, sorry guys, Dennis, thank you for your support, mate. Welcome to the Captain's Club, really do appreciate that. It's very generous of you. If you're on Discord as well, make sure you get yourself into the VIP lounge. And Jordan B also gifted 10 EasyJet Sim Pilot Channel memberships as well, which is an incredibly generous gift, Jordan. Thank you so much, guys, for that. Really do appreciate it. Okay, right. So let's let's get out of here. Basically, let's get out of here. A couple of messages come through, which is great. That means our final load sheet is in. So let's check that out compared to our preliminary. So 0.57, that's fine. Takeoff weight 62.8, which means that is very slightly higher. So we might just need to rerun some performance figures. Here's the cabin crew.
All passengers are now on board.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
So just set that. So yeah, I'm going to rerun the performance figures very quickly. We've got a takeoff weight of 29.7, which is exactly what was planned. But because we're 100 kilograms heavier, I just need to check that our performance figures are still valid. ATIS has also just been updated. So if we just change the live weather, they said it was 1007, didn't they? Now, so I'm going to go and change that. I will just update that to 0.8. So just check 36, 40, 40, 68. Has it made a difference? 36, 40, 40, 68. Nope, that's exactly the same. So those LMCs we've checked and they don't actually make any difference to us. So that's fine. Oh, wonderful. Okay, we're briefed. We're good to go. Everyone's on board. Quick PA to the passengers. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this Easyjet flight to Hamburg. First of all, I apologise for the delay in getting out of here. There was a little bit of a tech issue, but not with the aircraft, we're pleased to know, so all is well. We should be looking to push back in the next 5 minutes, and once we depart we'll be cruising today at 35,000 feet. Once we get pushed back, there might be a short delay as there's a lot of traffic on the ground at Gatwick this evening, so I do apologise for that, but we'll get you there as quickly and safely as possible. As we are running behind, we will do our best en route to catch some time back up. We've got a nice tailwind for you tonight as well, so that will help. For now though, if you can get yourself sat down, strapped in, and we'll get going as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Right, job done. Don't know if that will have appeased them or not though, to be honest. Who cares? Right, let's get that APU started up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oops, not quite sure why I pressed it 3 times. I don't think that makes it start any faster. Refueling has completed 7.3 tons. Let's get those on. Seatbelt signs can come on as well. Just turn that off because on VATSIM I think that gets those flashing away, doesn't it? Alright, so the cockpit preparation checklist then. So aircraft acceptance has all been completed. Fuel quantity is 7.3 tons. That's all balanced. Yeah. Seatbelt signs are on. Ideas, we've got 3 now greens, and the bar QNH 1007, 210 feet. Lovely, right. Let's get the ground crew into position then. I was just looking there, I thought it had started raining. I thought I'd have to rerun performance figures, but hopefully not.
Option 2, straight golf, Y Mike 1, line up from my 26 left.
Gatwick Tower, Easy 6545, stand 101 is ready for push and start.
6545, ground has now come online, contact them 121 decimal 8,
Speak to you soon, thanks.
Departure check complete.
Option 2, straight golf, Y Mike 1, the Cessna 250 degrees, line up from my 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Seabird, no, Easy 632, pressing for push start at gate 49, Lima, 49 Lima, go Fenix 1007, ready for push and start, already got clearance.
Easy 632, Roger, stand 48, push and start is approved, facing the south.
Push and start is approved for Easy 632.
Ground, good evening, Easy 6545, stand 101, requesting push and start.
2 stations at once.
Should we just fight it out
Bird
again?
is 19 Echo, then 21 aircraft type A350-900.
Roger, thank you, Roger, 19 Echo. Cleared Toulouse, Logger 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7301.
Cleared Toulouse, Bogner 1 extra departure, squawk 7301, Virgin 1 and Echo.
Virgin 1 Echo, feedback is correct.
Ground Easy 6545, stand 101, requesting push and start.
Easy 6545, push and start is approved. Oh, standby, apologies.
Oh, standby, Easy 6545.
Ground, good afternoon or good evening. I believe I'm held up Golf 1, I'm not 100% sure. Wait a second. Okay.
Gala Ground, good day, Hotel Bravo Juliet Delta Alpha at stand ATA requesting.
Oh, well, ground crew will be getting impatient. Notable students disconnected.
Apologies, had some coordination going on there. November Tango 462 Whiskey, hello. Taxi, runway 08 left, Tango, Juliet, hold short of Romeo for now.
Just repeat that to me, please, Susie.
I wasn't lying to the passengers when I said we were going to be late, were I?
08 left, Tango, Juliet, hold short of Romeo.
They might fix the ILS by the time we get there.
Taxi 08 left, Tango, Juliet, hold short.
Gala Ground.
Ready for push and start.
Easy 213, stand 107, push and start is approved, facing the east.
Push and start, approved, facing east, speaking 213.
And the Easyjet.
Gala Ground, good day, Hotel Bravo Juliet Delta Alpha at stand ATA Brussels.
Blocked.
The Easyjet I called for push earlier.
Easy 6545, stand 101.
Oh, Easy 6545, check squawk 0235.
So what was 0235, Easy 6545.
Alpine 67 Delta Echo, requesting push and start.
I actually had got 0253 written down.
Alpine 67 Delta.
I did get him to check it, so not going to take the blame for that one.
Gatwick Ground, good day, Hotel Bravo Juliet Delta Alpha at stand 88 requesting clearance to Brussels.
Stand by, Alpine 67 Delta Echo. Did you get the pushback clearance?
Yes, I did, sorry, for Alpine 67 Delta Echo.
E6545, stand 101, push and start is approved, facing the east.
Push and start approved, facing east, Easy 6545. Finally! I'm going to be out of here.
2856, you're on A320, Neo, stands 22.
Pressure the green.
Transponders
Transponders on. Before start checklist, parking brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed, windows are closed, EFB and phone is on. Flight mode, doors closed, arms, beacon light is on.
Rhino 146, push and start is approved, facing the south.
Push start approved, face south, Rhino 146.
Go ground Easy 5488, stand 102 is ready for start off my colleagues to my right.
Easy 5488, stand by, I'll call you back.
Hey, Fly Go. No, this is the Innobil's Gatwicks, you know, that we're using, right? Apologies, I know I'm not communicating much with you guys in the chat. Just want to get us out of here, really. It's a busy night.
Stand off preference you have.
And it's later than planned.
Any will do.
Okay, parking brakes released.
462 Whiskey, taxi stand 136 via Romeo and Kilo.
All engines are clear. Start at will.
Stand 136 via
Nozzle steering is disconnected. Start timer. And we've got the bleed on. Why was that not on to begin with? Anyway, that's why I do the paranoia check. Engine mode selected to ignition and starting engine 1. Tutor, how do we use Fenix GSX and self-loading cargo at the same time? Just skip the loading process and self-loading cargo. Seems to work quite well. God, it's gone dark now.
24, maintenance area 1, with information Oscar QNH 1007, request start up via FSTraffic.
Gotcha, Whiskey Lima Foxtrot, Roger, startup is approved.
Start approved, Golf.
There are 2 emergency exits at the rear.
Papa Romeo Bravo Charlie Tango requesting.
This is why I like summer. It's usually daylight at this time.
Papa Romeo Bravo Charlie Tango, startup is approved.
Set up approved, Bravo Charlie Tango.
Submit 2856, got the code. Submit 2856, I have a reroute for you. I'll put it in text, let you can accept.
It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you
Yeah, parking brakes set.
Gatwick ground, good evening. Top is 85 Whiskey Charlie on trailing.
Top is 85 Whiskey Charlie, good evening. Welcome to Gatwick. Taxi stand 56. Actually, taxi Juliet Romeo, hold short of Lima, expect stand 564.
Thank you, taxi Juliet Romeo, holding short Lima, expecting 564, top is 85 Whiskey Charlie.
Do not inflate it inside the aircraft.
Easy 213, ready.
Engine 1 stable, starting engine 2.
Easy 213, taxi holding point Alpha 2.
Newton, what's the best time to fly on VATSIM? Because around this time most controllers start logging off. I don't know, it's about usually 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. It's usually quite busy.
Easy 37 Lima, contract contact tower 124, 1225, mate. 1242.
Anthony, that depends on company SOPs, but if the captain's pilot flying, then use radar 1. If it's the FO, then radar 2. Just
Gatwick ground,
kind of
7 Echo Whiskey,
easy to keep it under that way. Right, I think
Dublin.
those guys have disappeared now. Yeah, wonderful. So that's all nice and clear.
Squawk 1070.
Cleared on Nova 1 X-ray departure, squawk 1070, Ryanair 7 Echo Whiskey.
Flex, this is much easier in real life.
That would be 67 Delta Echo, requesting taxi, please.
Gamer Clark, good evening, mate. Thanks for being here. See you on the next one.
I'll be 67 Delta Echo.
Right, engine 2's available. Okay, engine 1 selected is back to normal. That can come off. Anti-ice not required. That can come off. Rudder zeroed. There we go. Start checklist. Anti-ice is off. Ecam status is checked. Just check that as a Pack 2 issue. Yep. Pitch trim is 29.7. Rudder is neutral.
Easy 632.
Might as well do a flight check while we're here. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up.
Alpha Sierra.
Full down. Neutral rudder. Full right. Full left. And neutral.
Lima, Papa, and Alpha November for
Pro pilot.
And the aircraft for taxi, say again.
Golf Lima Foxtrot, ready taxi.
Golf Lima Foxtrot, are you able to just quickly file a quick flight plan so the tower knows what your intentions are as well?
Hello?
Hi, Captain. Roger, I'll report back once it's takeoff.
Oh, alright, thanks.
Virgin 19 Echo requesting push start, please.
Will do.
Virgin 19 Echo stand 21, push start is approved, facing the west.
Pushes are approved, west, Virgin 19 Echo.
Tower Easy 6545 ready for taxi and we can take Bravo.
Easy 6545, Roger, taxi Lima, hold short of Papa.
Lima short of Papa, he's 6545.
And the other station, Carlin, you stepped over each other.
Rhino 146 looking for taxi.
Roger, Easy 213, contact tower 124.225, bye.
So, Lima hold short Papa, we're not going to be going very far.
124.225, bye.
Thank you very much.
Brake check.
To remain the same, sorry.
2856, it's the Hardy one actually.
Okay, quick page check, no change to our performance. We've got dry figures from Bravo, runway 26 left.
Gatwick ground, right,
Master caution,
cancel. Passes from left to right, taxi holding point to Bravo 1, runway 26 left by Bravo.
Was blocked, just confirmed that was taxi for Easy 6545, continue on Papa, hold Bravo 1.
Hey, sir.
Roger, Easy 6545. Yeah, so the continue the page check then, so engine out procedure is standard, so pull heading straight out, and then once we're over 1700 feet, left turn to the Willow holding point, hold 4,000 feet above MSA. Departure is Frame 1 Mike, straight out, and then a right turn on passing 2.3 miles Atlas DME. Speed restrictions, we keep that in managed mode, noise abatement to departure. First turn will be to the right. And our initial stop climb is 4,000.
Break easy 5488, push and start is approved, facing the east.
Push start approved, face east, easy 5488.
God, it's a busy old night tonight, isn't it? Okay, taxi checklist then. Flight controls have been checked. Flap setting is config 1. FMA is climbing up blue 1FD2 4000. Radar and predictive wind shear is on. Eco memo. Takeoff. Come on, cabin crew.
And easy secret 2, go across into Cherry Creek City.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff. There we go. Yeah, takeoff no blue. AFB is stowed and disconnected. Throw that one away.
Easy 632, contact Gatwick Tower, 134.225, bye-bye.
124, then 1225, hang him up for easy 6.
Rather Racer, when will the A319 be released? So Phoenix are obviously releasing their next block, hopefully by the end of this month, which there isn't that much longer left to go, is there? And then by the end of the year, hopefully a couple of new models, which will be very exciting.
Taxi Julia Romeo, hold short of Lima.
Taxi Juliet Romeo, short of Lima, Vistara 1094.
Rhino 146.
Rhino 146, taxi holding point Alpha 3, runway 2, correction, runway 26 left, by Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, and Alpha November.
Alpha 3 for 26 left, Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, Alpha November, Rhino 146.
Easy 6545, contact Gatwick Tower, 124.1225, bye-bye.
12422 for Easy 6545, thanks, good night. Gatwick Tower Easy 6545 is at Bravo 1.
Easy 6545, are you fully ready?
Fully ready?
Easy 6545 by Bravo 1, the certain 250 degrees, 9 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 26 left, Easy 6545.
Easy 213 behind the landing, Easyjet A320 on a 4-mile final by Alpha 1 line up runway 26 left behind.
After landing A320 line from me.
Easy 632, hold Alpha.
Hold Alpha 1 for easy 6 left.
Easy 312, expect late landing clearance.
East 20, roger.
Line up checklist, cabin secure, takeoff runway Bravo 1, 26 left, TCAS TRA patch 1 2 off. Roll and takeoff.
Hello, the Citizens 240 degrees 6 knots, runway 26 left, continue approach.
Continue approach,
Takeoff, start the chrono. 50% and 1 is set. Stable, set takeoff thrust. Man flex SRS runway. Ooh, nicely snuck out. 100 knots. V1, rotate. The moon's just rising. Nav. Positive climb, gear up.
Z312, so 24 is over 6 knots from a D6 left, clear to land.
Good day, Z312.
Easy 654, thank you. Contact Gatwick Director 126.182, bye bye bye.
12682, easy 6545, thanks, bye bye. Okay, set climb thrust. Autopilot 1 engaged. Back on. Gatwick Director, good evening, easy 6545, passing 2,300 for 4,000 for in one mic.
Easy 6545, Gatwick Director, hello, climb now, flight level 130, once around the corner, no ATC speed decision.
Continue to climb flight level 180 and once completed the turn, no speed. Easy 6545.
Easy 6545, to confirm, climb initially flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130, easy 6545.
Easy 63 kilo, once established, speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
And flaps 0, spoilers disarmed. Don't level off. First climb up, climb 130 blue. Woodcut, thank you so much for the Prime sub, really appreciate that.
Easy 6545, you can route present position direct to Frayne.
And direct Frayne, easy 6545. Yay, shortcut. And direct Frayne. With that, the speed constraints will all disappear as well.
Easy 63 kilo, number 1, contact the tower, 124.225, bye-bye.
Okay, spoilers, flaps, gear, and turn the lights off as well now. Well, that was a busy departure, but I kind of like it that way. I would imagine if we'd have not got out when we did, it could have been a long old wait.
6545, Fred, there's no further ATC, so Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, thanks for the service, easy 6545, good night.
Have a good.
That little direct Frayne means that we're looking to get into Hamburg at around 2020 Zulu time. Alright, so that is then 10,000 feet. Let's get that on, let's get that off. Get the seatbelt signs off in a minute. Let me just release the cabin crew. Cabin crew, you're released. Okay, so performance page, 0 the cost index, RadNav page, clear that out. Secondary flight plan can go as well now, so copy the active. Lovely. Oh, well, that was possibly one of the busiest departures we've ever had here on the channel, but good fun. Right, guys, I can now join you. It was a busy evening, but there we go. Dan, have I got any videos for getting started with the Fenix A320? I certainly do. Over on YouTube, same name, Easyjet Sim Pilot. There is a full playlist for the Fenix, literally taking you from setting the aircraft up to full flight and then landing. Right, our initial our cruise level is going to be flight level 350. We've got no further ATC, so we'll just clear ourselves up to that. Whoops. Yeah, mode change. Let's just select. Oh, come on, click spots. There we go. Thrust climb, open climb, 350 blue. Away we go. And I think we can also get the seatbelt signs off now as well. People want to use the toilet. Goodbye, London. Trying to work out if that was Gatwick over there. It's probably not. They're too far away. Oh, right. I'm going to put the light on. That way I can actually see what I'm clicking. There we are. I've got a company message. What will that be? Is that telling me how late we are? Oh, have I got preliminary load sheet again? I don't need that. I'll go away. Got no further ATC. I wonder if we might just do another sneaky little direct. What other air traffic control we got knocking about? Don't want to get in the way of people. Oh, London Control wants us 1271. Excellent. So ATC's coming back up. 127.1.
Turn right heading 230 degrees.
We'll not do a little direct without their permission then.
Shamrock 3 Charlie Tank.
Shamrock 44 Yankee, route direct to Oxor, then Ablin.
Oxor, then Ablin. Shamrock 44 Yankee.
London Control, good evening, Easy 6545, passing flight level 178 and requesting flight level 350 direct frame.
Easy 6545, thank you, continue climb flight level 350, route direct Somber.
Direct to Somber for Easy 6545. Ah, brilliant, that's the direct I wanted.
Direct to frame and passing 12,000 feet, coming to 39,000 feet and direct to...
Right, well, direct Somber, we'll pop the beam points in as well, that way we can do the fuel check.
Easy 632, London Control,
nice.
hello, route direct Parvo, climb flight level 240.
Climb to 240 and can you repeat the direct please?
Direct Parvo.
Lewis, you have strobe lights on? Yeah, mate, of course we do.
Parvo, is that
Can't see them, but they are on.
Alpha Romeo?
Negative, it's Parvo, Papa Alpha Alpha Victor Oscar.
Papa Alpha Victor, no, Papa Alpha Alpha Victor Oscar.
Right, 40 Mike for 3,500 to 6,000.
It is 1507. How long have I been doing flight sim for? Oh, wow. I started like most geeks, very young.
Stand by. Speedbird 663 when ready, descend flight level 250.
Probably been flight simming now. I hate to say this.
Ryanair 40
25
Kilo Mike, climb now,
years?
flight level 190.
Maybe? Since I very first started.
Shuttle 6 Juliet, hello, Squawk 2321.
J-Hog, does self-loading cargo work with Phoenix test check? Yeah, I just start self-loading cargo as fully loaded.
Establish ILS runway 25 for Luton.
Shamrock 3
Hey,
Charlie Tango,
Von
runway
McLean.
25, clear to land, wind
Evening,
240
Von.
degrees at 12 knots.
What's happened to my ILS?
Clear to land
Nothing.
runway 25, Shamrock 3 Charlie Tango.
It's what's happened to Hamburg's ILS that's more important. Flex, sadly not.
London Control, good day, Tom's got 2409 on the ground, East Midlands, type 787, stand 22, IFR clearance to Capleton.
Tomjet 2409, London Control, hello, Roger, stand by.
Hey Dr. Magic, how am I getting self-loading cargo announcements? I've heard a lot of people, Dr. Magic, saying this. I'm gonna
Tomjet 2409 just sent you a slight routing amendment in
my
your
self-loading
messages
cargo
there.
sound packs
And,
in
I've
the
updated your flight
members
plan accordingly.
in the
If
members
you could
lounge,
do
the
it your
VIP
end,
lounge.
and then once you're ready for
I've
clearance,
done
call
that.
ground on 121.9.
Roger that. We'll plug it in and contact ground. Sunset 24.
Flex, sadly, the class 1 was lost long ago.
Level 350.
So,
Easyjet, roger, standby 1.
unfortunately, I don't think I'll be getting that back. Richard, what does it mean when the controller asks, are you established on the ILS? Basically, have you captured the glide slope and the localizer for whatever approach it is that you're on? That's all they're asking.
Easyjet 08, hello, District 1 Golf for Gatwick. When ready, descend flight level 200.
District 1, descend flight level 200, Easyjet 08.
Alpha 788,
cheers,
flight
Flex.
level 90.
I have got the slight advantage that I'm not entirely self-taught, if that makes sense. There has been some professional tuition gone on.
Was there 1 Pub Golf, hello, taxi stand 13 left via Juliet
Dennis,
and Alpha.
the cabin crew is provided by self-loading cargo. I'm playing spotters.
Easy 28 Yankee Tango, route direct
says,
Lark,
couldn't get GSX Pro
90.
to work with his Latin VFR collection.
Direct Lark, 1290,
Said the parking brake, we had it on, then in
KLM
Manchester,
1077, route
said
direct
to an
Lark.
isolated parking space. That sounds like a difficult issue to try and diagnose on a chat. If you're on if you can get yourself on our Discord, we might be able to help you with that.
Blocked second for Alpine 13 Delta Mike.
Easy 632, report requested cruising level.
39,000.
Oh, Flex, we have done that. We have done that. In fact,
Easy 632, climb flight level 390.
we had a line check about 2 years ago now, and we've got an LOE check planned live on stream as well, so yeah, I am fortunate to have that kind of stuff.
I'd like to go for Mark 7182.
My aircraft does break occasionally.
Roger, standby 1 please. Brian F4, 6 Quebec Lima, direct to Etrat, climb flight level 310.
My 3FN, you bought the wrong GSX. You mean for the wrong simulator? That would be annoying.
Extra Alpha 310, 40 to Mike.
Alpha 788 to resume normal speeds and call Gatwick on 1.
If you bought it for the wrong simulator, I would try and get in touch with the devs and say, you know, I've been a bit of an idiot. Is there anything you can do?
Resume normal speed, Alpha 788. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye now. Break Golf Papa Mike. Roger.
But Flex, just like real life, I like boring flights. You know, when things don't go wrong.
Cliff takeoff.
when you start getting e-cams just popping up there, and you think, ugh.
Air Canada 868, no worries. Route now direct to Bovingdon and descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90.
But Flex, if there is anything you fancy, if you're on Discord, then drop me a message. We can we can have a chat about how you'd like to break my aircraft.
Say again for Alpine 13 Delta Mike. You were blocked.
Alpine 13 Delta Mike, route direct Lark.
Jordan B, I'd check that.
Easy 28 Yankee Tango, report speed to Gatwick on 126.825.
126.85, thank you very much, 28 Yankee Tango.
He's over there. It's alright.
Ryan F40 Kilo Mike, you can monitor Unicom now, 1228, bye bye.
Nico 122, Mike, Ryan F40, Mike.
Ryan F46, correctly.
Jordan, hate you.
122.8, yeah.
This is what Flex wanted.
Speedbird 663,
so,
descend flight level 90 level before Lambourne.
Jordan
level 90
has decided to spend his hard-earned points.
Lima Yankee Alpha Mike, report your requested cruising level.
And is about to break my aircraft at some point.
410, Lima Yankee Alpha Mike.
Lima Alpha Mike, roger for now, climb flight level 310
what have you done?
And you can route direct
to
Master
Charlie
Caution. Delta Alpha.
Climb flight level 310 and
Yellow
Charlie
reservoir
Delta
low
Alpha
air pressure. Okay, what we got?
102 flight level 430.
If the pressure is fluctuating,
Polish Air Force, stop Polish.
appears to be.
Polish Air Force 102, hello, squawk 4474.
Alright, so let's identify that. The ECAM page is up.
Good evening, Golf Echo Mike.
PTU fault as well. Pump 2 fault, okay, so we confirmed the failure.
Golf Echo Mike Sierra Sierra, London Control, hello, runway 19 in use when you're ready.
Fluctuates
Taxi
off,
onshore to
yellow
report ready for
engine 2
departure.
pump
The QNH
off.
is 1005.
Okay, so let's do that. We've seen it, we've diagnosed it, we've confirmed the failure as we can
Polish
see.
Air Force 102, descend now, flight level 250. It's a Tebra 2 Golf
Let's run
arrival for
ECAM
Gatwick.
actions. So, PTU off.
Descend 250 and Tebra 2 Golf arrival, Polish Air Force 102.
Yellow engine 2 pump off.
Ryanair 25 Tango London, hello, Tebra 2 Golf arrival for Gatwick.
Right, so
EZ6545, route direct Axon.
Rec 2 Zaxxon for Easy 6545.
At Axon, Alpha Kilo Zulu Oscar Mike.
Alpha Kilo Zulu Oscar Mike, thanks, Easy 6545.
KLM 1077, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, KLM 1077.
Okay, so we appear then to now have lost full engine 2, yellow system hydraulics.
Easy 808, descend flight level 150.
Oh, Jordan, I hate you.
Descend flight level 150, Easy 808.
Alright, so let's review. Stop ECAMs.
Ryanair 3 X-ray, yeah, you can be.
So we lose with
level.
that engine spoilers 2 and spoilers 4.
Ryanair 3 X-ray, thanks.
Okay,
Route
let's just
direct
go through these and
Alpha
check
Bravo
nothing
Echo
else.
Victor India.
Alpha Bravo Echo Victor India, right?
So, yeah.
Control, we were 819 kilo with you, flight level 380.
Leave at 819 kilo, hello, Logan 2 Hotel Heathrow, direct Logan.
Logan 2 Hotel and direct Logan to 819 kilo.
Right, I need some documents. Alright, so let's diagnose the problem.
Delta, hello, squawk 76.
We seem to have lost yellow hydraulics. We've confirmed that. We can see it on the lower ECAM. That's gone. It's down to 0.
Landing control, good evening, Ryanair 146 at flight level 190.
We can continue to safely fly the aircraft as is.
Ryanair 146
What are our
London, hello,
options?
initially climb
Continue to
flight level
Hamburg
330 and
or
route direct Abu
head
Dhabi,
back
Alpha
to
Bravo Echo
London
Victor India.
Gatwick. London Gatwick in real life obviously is the big base,
Climb
so
initially,
they can
flight
fix
level
that.
330 and
Do we want to
route direct
continue
Abu
and
Dhabi,
have the
146.
broken aircraft in
Leave at 819 kilo, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Hamburg? Right, well, let me just grab some information for this then.
KLM 1077, descend flight level 90, resume standard speed.
Descend flight level 90 to resume.
Where's my QRH gone?
Golf Papa Mike, you're leaving controlled airspace in 3 miles. It'll be a basic service outside.
Basic service outside, Papa Mike, thank you.
Shamrock 57 Delta, route direct to Deauville, Delta Victor Lima. Continue climb flight level 390.
Direct Delta Victor Lima.
Easy 6545, no further ATC, monitor Unicorn 122.8.
1228 for Easy 6545. Thanks, bye-bye.
Polish Air Force 102, route direct.
Polish Air Force. Okay, let's just fly the aircraft. At the moment, that's fine. We're still operational. There's some things we're going to need to check, though. So, Mac Alt Cruise, flight level 350. Let's get that down to below. We need to just do a quick fuel check as well. So, let's just do that. This is where it's so much easier when you've got 2 guys up front helping you. Where is our OFP? Right, what fuel did we take? We took 7.3 tons, which is about a ton extra. That's right, 1.2 tons extra overall with the contingency. We are, where the hell are we? We've just passed a beam Somva, so we should have around 5.5 tons on board. 558, yeah, that's fine. So fuel is spot on. Right, let me have a look. Where's my QRH? I can have a check of stuff with this. So hydraulics. So, hydraulic blue and yellow system summary. Let's have a look. Blue and green, no. See, we've only lost one. I mean, losing one isn't the end of the world. Not by a long shot. So, you know, we're okay. We can continue with the loss of just one system, but we do need to do a landing calculation because we lost a couple of spoilers as well. Beware of that. Let me now jump in to, there's nothing in the QRH we can do, you know, it's not, you can't reset those. So let me have a look for the MEL. Let's see what this says. So the minimum equipment list, one of the entries, where are you? Right, hydraulics, here we are. Okay. So the approach procedure we would use is hydraulic low pressure. Here's what we've lost. Here's what we need to do. So at the moment we're just diagnosing whether we're going to go back to Gatwick or not, basically. So we hadn't actually lost the PTU. Had we lost the PTU? Yeah, we have lost the PTU. That's buggered. So that's gone. Actual alert, condition of dispatch is a no dispatch item. Oh, so that means that we might have a problem. Unless they can fix it in Hamburg. Hamburg's a big airport, they can fix it. And the hydraulic yellow electric pump, low pressure. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's the engine 2, isn't it? That makes sure there is a difference. There's a difference between engine 1 and engine 2. So hydraulic, yeah, engine 2. Oh, that is a no dispatch item as well. Oh, well, okay. Aircraft well and truly busted. Jordan, are you pleased with yourself? It's fine, okay. Ooh, Alright, well, it's not a false alert. It's definitely happened. So do we go back to Gatwick? So at this point in real life, what we'd be doing, you had to be tapping away on the McDo. You'd be sending a message to ops saying, look, what do you want us to do? We've got this problem. We've lost the PTU, the yellow pressure is down. Do you want us to continue to Hamburg, or do you want us to divert and get back into Gatwick? What do you want us to do? We're kind of almost at the halfway point, so make your choice. I don't think diverting to Amsterdam, which is just down there, is needed. So yeah. Pays your money, takes your choice. What are we doing? Bit of a roll of the dice situation. We obviously don't have that here in the simulator. So, but I'm thinking we're not going to somewhere daft, so I think we can go to we can probably continue to Hamburg. So the yellow system electric pump, just having a look at the mail. 1 is installed, 0 are actually required. Maybe not to provided that the associated push button is set to off, which it is. Means the forward and aft cargo doors must be opened manually. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have to worry about that. So, okay, so we can continue. All right, let's review the systems then. So we're just working through our DODAR. Let's decide. That's it. All right, we're going to continue on. So we need to act then. What do we need to do? Well, let's check the Inop systems. We know the yellow hydraulic systems now. Inop. We've lost spoilers 1 and 2. Cat 3 Joule is out. Well, that made no bloody difference because the ILS system's out. Nose wheel steering is out. That could be an issue on VATSIM. Yeah, that actually could be an issue on VATSIM. I'm not sure we can do that. We've lost reverser 2 and you're dampened 2. Okay. How the hell are we going to do that? All right. What we might do, we'll land and disconnect. I think that's a fair way because obviously then in real life you need to get the tug to come and drive you off. David, has they only got one system for nose wheel steering? Yeah. The old ones used to be off the green system. The new one's on the yellow system. So this is yeah, this is the yellow system. Oh, in fact, could we cheat? Could we cheat? Not to do away with the issue that we've got, but could we? Let me just check this out. Yellow hydraulic steering. Ah, right. If I flip this, yes. Look. Okay, that's what we can do. That's what we can do. Alright, I'll leave it there for now. But then once we're on the ground, I can stay on VATSIM and we can taxi in by turning that off. We'll get around it that way. So yeah. Okay, so basically we've reviewed everything we need to do. We now need to apply the landing distance procedure because we've lost spoilers 2 and 4. Think about that as well. It also means that flaps are going to be slow to come out. If I'm a bit high, we can't really use the spoilers to get down as quick as we would used to as well. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's the decision. I think we can get into Hamburg, and then once we're there, we're going to need to be tugged off. So let's do a landing distance calculation then. How heavy we're going to be when we get in. Bear in mind, of course, we've got no ILS as well, so the workload for this flight is going up and up and up and up. Right, so we are 55.6 is our zero fuel weight. Estimated fuel board when we get there is 4.4. That's 60 tons. Let's be conservative. Let's call it 60.3 tons when we get in, which means let's do a landing calculation. Latest METAR then for Hamburg. Oh my word. It's flipping awful. And gusting of 40 knots. Do we really? Do we? And thunderstorms and rain. Oh guys, come on. Ops would not send me into Hamburg with this failure. Into that. That's ridiculous. We can't do that. I think we're going back. So at the moment we've got we've got a heavy shower, we've got hails, we've got thunderstorms in the vicinity. It's temporarily gusting up to 40 knots. I mean, most of that's a headwind, but so. And there's no ILS. Flex is obviously right. The tempo isn't a factor. You don't look at the tempo. You look at the actual weather. So from a legal standpoint of view, wind is 170.11, varying 150.230. That's fine. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more. Heavy showers of hail and rain, thunderstorms in the vicinity. That's it. I mean, technically, yeah, we can still get in. It's just going to be interesting. It would be interesting to know what ops would go with. Right, let's see if we can actually get in then. So, it's obviously not dry. Let's apply that. The landing weight we said was going to be 60.4 just to be conservative. Flaps full. Let's go with no reverse. Auto thrust will be on. And we've got an hydraulic issue. We have lost... Yeah. Yeah, we've lost the yellow system. Max manual applied due to failure calculation. Right, fair enough. Yes, we can get in. Okay, so we can get in. That's sort of just from a standpoint there. That isn't an issue. What's the sensible choice, though? Just because you can get in, does it mean you should get in? Let's see what we've got fuel-wise now. We've got an endurance. We've got 5.2 tons on board. We've got an endurance there then of about 2 and a bit hours. So if we don't get in for whatever reason, then we could get out and have another go. CNR was 3 tons. That's to get to Berlin. Obviously, getting to Berlin is going to be easy because if we've lost, if we get to Berlin, it's a massive airport. They'll be able to they'll fix this issue all day. But yeah, okay. So I think we can continue. I know you guys want me to continue just to see what happens. So why not? Alright, so time is fine. We've gone through all the options. We're going to continue. We've done the landing calculation. Now let's just review. Let's set up the box for this landing, and then we can do a full brief to get in. So just going through the box here. Oh, we're happy to clear ECAMs as well, by the way. So yeah, done that. We know about it. We'll clear ECAM. I'm leaving the same status page on just so we've got a view of what's going on there. What the hell does she want? Hello?
Sorry for the intrusion. I was just wondering if you'd like a drink.
Can I have a beer? No, no thanks.
No problem. Do give me a call if you change your mind, though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm just going through this. Let's check the coding's all correct before we get in there. So sorts of Ribso 20 is speed constraints, speed constraints, speed constraints. That's fine. It is the RMP approach as well. Remember. So let's see what speeds we've got down there. The fact that speed constraints are all keyed in. Those speeds look fine to me. Rad nav page. Just have a quick look. Have we got any nav aids? There's a Hamburg one, isn't there? ALF, yeah, let's hard tune that. In fact, did I not put that in right? ALF. Ah, there we go. EDD H, runway 23, 156 miles to go. Okay, and increase that cost index back up to 4 now. Actually, forgot about that with all the excitement, as if we weren't delayed enough. Okay, QNH then is currently 1. Where's it gone? 1002. Temperature is 20 degrees. Winds are 17011. We're going to do a flat full landing given the situation we've got. Transition level 50, VAP then 134, and the minimums are not the ILS minimums, that's broken. LNAV VNAV minimums 361. Final approach track is 228. Quick look at the go around. Climb to 111, left turn direct to the Ham VOR, and it's 5,000 feet. And speed altitude restriction manually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, there's nothing else on here that we need to look up. And MSA is 2,100. Okay, box is set up. We're all set up. Let's brief the hell out of this, and hopefully there'll be no surprises. Alright, starting with the weather then. So, as we've just had a look, wind is currently 170 at 11. Which sounds nice. Little crosswind from the left. It's varying 150 to 230. Visibility is fine. We've got showers of hail and rain at the moment. Thunderstorms in the vicinity. Few clouds, 34,000 feet, and a few CBs as well. It's 20 degrees. QNH 1002. There's a tempo at the moment 240 at 20, gusting 40 knots. Now that sounds horrible, but it's all on the nose. So that's okay. In fact, that will actually help us slow down, which is brilliant. Thunderstorms and rain, we know about that, and the CBs. Okay, so the weather is not great. The aircraft, Jordan's broke our aircraft. Okay, so we've lost the yellow hydraulics. Pray to God we don't lose any more. But we've done the approach procedure, hydraulic low pressure, yellow engine 2 pump. I was actually telling us to pop that on there, isn't it? So let's get that on. This is the electric pump, and what this should do is then sort out a few of our systems. If we now go back to the hydraulics page, where are you? We should see now the electric pump is doing its job. Now, the electric pump is great, but there's nothing to say that that won't break either. So, as it is at the moment, we've solved a lot of our little problems. Okay? But, we've basically gone through everything. Worst case scenario. If that now breaks for whatever reason, then, we're okay. That's the great thing about the yellow one breaking. If the yellow one breaks, we've got an electric pump to help us. You don't have that with the green. You do have it with the blue. We also have a rat as well if you really need it. John, do you need to break that too? Please don't. Please don't. So, with the yellow electric pump in there, that's kind of like our big guardian angel looking over it. If that breaks, however, we've seen everything that could go wrong. We've got spoilers, we've lost 2 and 4, which would mean that obviously you don't get that to help slow you down. We'd lose nose wheel steering, the ILS system, but again that doesn't matter because we haven't got that. So yeah, we've seen everything that might go wrong, and we've also prepped for it as well in case that breaks. We've done the landing calculation with the hydraulic yellow loss, so I think we're in good shape. Von McLean celebrating 25 months of channel membership. That is amazing support. Thank you so much, Von, for that. I really do appreciate that. That is awesome. George, you did actually say to turn the electric pump on twice in chat. Just say, oh, George, I'm sorry if I did miss that. I just wanted to go through everything so we know what could go wrong if that breaks. Because, well, you know, what happens if it does and we're sort of like on final, so to speak. Could we just carry on? No, absolutely not. We're not going to just carry on because there's a lot to consider. So if that breaks and we're like 1,000 feet to go, let's go around. Let's go around, get in the hold, go through all of that, and then we're good. What it does mean, though, is now we know we can get in with that broken. Let's just clear the failure and go for a normal. We'll go low. I'll still do flaps full, again, just in case. And that means we'll use auto brake though. And we're about to hit top of descent as well. So as long as nothing else gets broken, we're good. Vantage 771, are we using live weather? We are indeed, so we'll see what that's like. Sci 120, glad the display fix is working for you. George, you think you might be getting a yellow hydraulic failure on your MC system tomorrow, so this is helpful. Really? Yeah, you know what you're going to be getting? Excellent. Right, that is top of descent then. So, shall we start heading down? We want to be between flight level 110 and 4,000 at this boat. I'm just going to leave this in managed descent most of the way down. So let's go for that. So managed descent, thrust idle, descent 110 blue, down we go. I might pull speed, just keep the speed up, get us in there a little sooner. Thanks, Flex. Appreciate that. I think one of the best pieces of advice I was ever given when learning to fly and go through sort of issues and things like that was just ask the question, what if? What if this happens? What if that happens? So for me, in my mind, it's what if this breaks? I mean, what if we lost a green or a blue now? I mean, if we lose the blue, we're fine. Yeah, we don't really need the blue. I mean, it does have serve its purposes, but you know, the worst dual hydraulic failure you can have is by far green and yellow. Von, how many times with the yellow hydraulic failure would I try and land in Hamburg? That would all depend on the reason for the go around, Von. If it was weather, then I guess you've got to think, well, is this ever going to get any better? You know, if you're going around because the weather's rubbish and there's a thunderstorm sat there, well then we go around, have a look at the fuel, think, well, how long could we sit it out? If we can't immediately make another attempt and we're going to have to wait for 20 minutes, then that might be okay. But we know CNR, that's why we have the CNR number, the Company Nominated Reserve, or Normal Reserve, whatever you want to call it, is 3 tons. That 3 tons is the magic number by which you need to decide what are you doing. Are you committing to Hamburg, or are you going to bugger off to Berlin or somewhere else that you know you can get in at? Now, different airlines as well also have different stipulations and regulations into how many times you can attempt to land. Now, standard operating procedures that we follow here on this channel, so you can guess what that's based off, is if you go around twice, you have to divert. Only if landing, this is a very key phrase, only if landing is assured on the 3rd go can you have a 3rd go. But I do know other airlines are different. Because I have seen some airlines sort of go around and like try sort of 4 and 5 times to get in. Right, I'm just increasing that speed just to, well, we're late, so I want to get in. The poor passengers have no idea what's been going off up ahead. George, does the electric pump have a fault light on? Oh, that's interesting. It shouldn't do. I need to report that back to the devs because that's not normal. Hang on, I'm just doing this for later. I'll have a word with them. If it did have the fault, obviously, that would also be amber. Right, we're nice on profile. All is well. Hey Walter, yeah, I can see your message. Do I run the dev version of the fly-by-wire? Yes, I do, yes. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, then please do a huge favour, hit that like button. It makes a massive difference, it really does. So, thank you to everyone that's done that for me. Mike, if you were in English control, you'd be yelling at me, man, what you do in 3 attempts. Well, the only reason, as I said, so the SOPs for us here on this channel would be have one go, something goes wrong, have another go. You know, if it was something that you think, yeah, okay, we can probably get in 2nd time. If the next time you have a go, so you've had 2 attempts, then, and it was something like the weather that is stopping you getting in, yeah, disappear. Go land your aircraft somewhere else. If that 2nd time, however, wasn't anything to do with the weather, say an aircraft was still on the taxiway for whatever reason, you know, an aircraft didn't depart quick enough or expedite its taxi off the runway, then that wasn't anything stopping you getting, you know, it wasn't any external factors, it was just bad luck, it was just something that will definitely not happen next time around. Well, at least you'd think it wouldn't. So, yeah, for weather is much more diversion-minded, but for something like that, like something on the runway, then you know that's probably not going to be there. Flex, is this real how slow the A320 descends? It all depends on sort of the airline and the cost index, Flex. So you know, we're LCC. It's cost index of 4. About 270 knots is about right for that. Yes, yeah. Sarah, are my strobe lights on? Should be. Yeah, yeah, they're flashing away. Speed up, speed up. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull open descent in a minute, and if I can, I'm going to get below the profile because we know it's safe. There's no terrain around Hamburg. MSA is 2-1 anyway, and I'm not going to. I'm going to try and, you know, get down, not fly the full procedure. It's not that busy tonight. We might even, if I can get down quick enough, we might even do a little sneaky direct 657 and try that. Anyway, we need to finish briefing the arrivals. So we've done the want brief. Now let's do the actual approach brief. So we're already on it, so we're a bit late doing this, but it's okay. It's not that difficult, this one. So getting down currently towards Rizzo. We're just saying flight level 110. We're going to get down a bit sooner, so we'll get out of managed mode. We'll go open descent in a moment, wind the speed up, and get down here. There's no ATC, so free speed. Don't care. And then we know that the Notams say that ILS is out, so we're going to be doing the RN pre-approach. So our platform altitude then is 3,000 feet. It's a normal 3-degree approach. We're going to do that in approach mode because that's all working. We've got our minimums in there as well. So how I'll fly the approach is pretty straightforward. So if we're green dot towards 632, and then as we either go direct 657 or we make that base, then we can reduce speed and start get flaps 1 out. Then flaps 2 will be out probably as we get to PSAS, to be honest. Flaps 2 at PSAS sounds like a good idea, and then we get a nice decelerated approach going down. Just quickly look, I don't land at Hamburg that often, so just quick look, 45 meters, no, 46 meters, that's fine. 3-degree pappies, that's all well and good as well. And then where the heck are we going once we've landed? I have no idea. Right, yeah, so we left turn Delta 7, Delta 4, Delta 3, and then we take Golf, I think it is. I think they send you down the back way so as not to interfere here. So it's Golf, cross runway 33, and then park somewhere sensible. Right, so with that, let's actually practice what we preach. Open descent. Thrust idle descent. Yeah, that's fine. Let's wind that down a bit. Shall I speak to the passengers? Ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed we've started our descent now into Hamburg, and we should be looking to arrive in about 20 minutes time. So if you can get yourselves back to your seats, the cabin crew will be coming around shortly to ensure the cabin is prepared for landing, and the toilets will shortly go out of use. Thank you. Speak to you again shortly. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Would you like some food?
No, thanks.
No problem.
It's very nice of her to ask.
Change your mind.
Right, go on, get that speed wound up. Only because I want to get down. We can expect as well on approach the lower ECAM will flash up with the issue that we've had, just to remind us. So don't let that startle you. Right, thrust idle, open descent, and QNH 1002, 4000 blue, 10,000 feet, seatbelt signs on, get the lights on as well. Approach checklist, Barra QNH 1002 is set and cross-checked, seatbelt signs are on, minimums 361, auto brake low, EFB stowed. Right, just looking where we're levelling off. What we'll do is then we'll just make that a little lighter in the descent. Keep the speed up though. We'll wind that back to 250, go on, we'll respect 250 below 10,000 feet. There we go. Hamburg traffic easy 6545 is on the Risbo 2 Papa arrival. Currently inbound Delta Hotel 620 at 8 miles.
And if it's to Hamburg traffic, easy 652 on going direct to Delta Hotel 620 and 20 miles from Delta Hotel 620, descending to 4,000 feet. And on
well, it's been quite a fun flight, this one. We've obviously had quite a busy time on the ground at Gatwick. Remember, this flight nearly didn't happen. There was a problem with the servers earlier on. So yeah, nice to get in. Good fun at Gatwick, snuck out nice and early. A very, very quick takeoff roll. Jordan then decided to break my aircraft, so we went through the worst case scenario there. Rick, is the weather radar on? No, that's the terrain radar you can see there, Rick. Sadly, the weather radar is Inop. Just look like my yellow hydraulic pump. Steve, will the server fault cause VATSIM to get stuck on checking for update? Yes, Steve, that is exactly the issue we had. Right, I'm going to hand over to you guys to be the PMs. Someone grab me a latest weather check for Hamburg. I can see some aircraft coming in. Just wondering if anything has changed. Can't see any mass thunderstorms ahead of us, so that's good news. Oh, Steve, you went and cleared the community hold because of that issue. Oh, no. Oh, well, hopefully it wasn't too long a job for you, Steve. Luna, hello. Daz, are we going to fly the full route? Nah. Not if we don't need to. Not if we don't need to. It depends what the traffic's knocking about. Right, approach phase activated.
Final for T3. We'll report vacated as soon as possible.
Right, start slowing down as briefed. Where's this aircraft going? Looks like he's going to be coming in. He's already on base, in which case we're going to have to tuck him behind him. Here he is. What is he? He's 1,700 feet beneath us. That's fine. So what we'll do is we'll continue on route, in which case might as well just reduce that 500 FPM. So I bet he's coming straight in direct there. I know, Panda, if air traffic control was here, would this be a mayday? Nah, no. So we should see aircraft crossing in front of us, but he's 2,000 feet beneath us, so that's fine. There he is. So we'll not fly the full route. What we'll do is we'll wait till he's gone past us. We can see he'll come down here. So if we fly, you know, past 633, then we'll make that right turn. Yeah, let's just really tease the aircraft down.
Clear for Juliet Hotel. We are now 6 miles from Delta Hotel 658. Shortly joining the RNP runway 23, and we have 10 miles distance to the two-speed bus.
An aircraft just transmitting for Hamburg traffic, Easy 6545 is at 4,500 feet above you. We will be making a right base turn to slot in behind you, Easy 6545. I didn't get that guy's call sign, sadly, so... Alright, so what we're going to do...
Now I'm heading 200. If you can join the base, and we should be fine.
Roger, Easy 6545 is now going direct to Delta Hotel 657.
Hamburg traffic, speed of 105, landing runway 23, will report vacated.
Cabin crew, prepare cabin for landing.
And Easy 6545 for Plan 4 Juliet Hotel. What's your indicated airspeed?
Airspeed is currently 207, and we're going to be slowing down 180, Easy 6545.
Copy, thank you. We are currently slowing down to 180, and we will maintain 180 until 5 mile final.
And
Roger, thank you, Easy 6545.
Easy 645 direct to Delta Hotel 635, 30 miles south, 30 miles CD, 220 knots.
I think we'll still get a CDA. Well, the platform altitude for the RMP approach is 3,000 feet, so technically we could try for it, couldn't we? 3,000 blue. I think, to be fair, he's going to be well clear of us. Yeah, he's miles ahead. We're cool.
And Easy 652 is slowing down to 180 knots, and going to join the ILS from Delta Hotel 655 for Easy 652.
Looks like there could have been thunderstorm clouds and sea breeze from what I can see.
And Eurowing 65 Uniform Kilo, I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like your landing lights are still on. You nearly blinded me here on final.
Oh, Von McLean, thanks for being here, mate. See you next time. Flex 100% sure, could have. If only. Right, VS400, that'll get us 3,000. I'll do it 500 and then we'll get to 3,000 feet. Ready to start that descent. Final paranoia check on here. You also want to check how's your GPS doing. It's all working okay. On the perf page, progress page. Required 0.3, estimated 0.03. Hi, okay, cool. We're good for the approach. To be fair, I could probably bring this in manually just looking at this. But we're fine. Faterson, do I prefer flying at night or day? I do prefer daytime, but if I'm being completely honest, I prefer live time. Whatever that happens to be.
Hamburg traffic plan for Juliet Hotel now reducing to final approach speed.
And EC632 is joining the localizer for runway 23 on a direct to Delta Hotel 657, Lima approach please, 4 miles from Delta Hotel 657 and down at Lima approach please for EC632.
Right, there we go, Alt start. Flaps 1, speed's checked. Flaps 1. Speed set 180. On the approach, final blue, approach nav. So Nadir, one of the things about flap 2 is I like to do it personally just as I'm sort of like one dot beneath the glide slope. Obviously I've not got glide slope today, but we've got VDEF. The only other stipulation is, remember, you need to have flaps 2 out by 2,000 feet. So that's the minimum there. Oh, Flex, I've not come across the Bran before. That's pretty neat, I like that. Speed, that's final approach. Okay, flaps 2, it helps us keep down with that. Flaps 2, speed's checked. Hamburg traffic easy, 6545 is on final approach runway 23, 8 mile final.
EC632 Hamburg pros on the 16-mile final for runway 23 for Hamburg traffic.
So he's 8 miles behind us, that's going to be fine. If you do have to leave after we've landed, if you can please hit that like button as you vacate. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much if you've already done it. Ooh, bit of wind. Oh.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for landing. If you let me know when you're ready to land, I'll make sure the rest of the crew are seated and ready.
Okay, yeah, if you can get seated now, please.
No problem.
Get down. Spoilers. Manage the speed.
And Hamburg traffic, speed of EC632 is on a 40-mile final for runway 23, so for Hamburg traffic, and that is 4.5 miles from Pushback.
Look at the speed because of the headwind. Ground speed mini doing its thing. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Cabin secured. Go around altitude is 5,000 feet. We've not got that set. 5,000 feet is set. Eco memo landing no blue. Wow. Okay. So steep approach. Look at the speed. Look at that speed. There we go, just the Inop system flashing up. Nothing wrong with the speed. This is Ground Speed Mini doing its thing. Just be aware of it. Ground speed is 133, which is fine, because the VAP's 134. So we're good.
Hamburg traffic on a 12-mile final for Hamburg for our now 2-3 on short final.
Autopilot disconnected, I have control. God, that looks good.
$500.
Just got blown off the centre line though. Get back on it.
$100 above.
Slight overcorrection there. But we're good.
Minimum.
Continue. It is bumpy. I'm not sure how well it's coming across in the stream.
$50. $30. $20. Retard. $10.
Come on, front wheels. There we go. Down. Alright, so we've got spoilers deployed, reverse green, decel, manual brakes, reverse is off, and the yellow electric pump didn't conk out, so that was useful.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers.
Right, we're just going to continue on golf. We're not in anybody's way, so we might as well carry on.
Not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your Easyjet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter, or Easyjet app.
Right, can we have some lights on? There we are. Hamburg traffic, runway 23 vacated. That was late. So it was a little bit windy. We had a really strong headwind, which is why half the way down there, you know, we were approaching 160 knots. Ground speed wasn't that, of course, but ground speed Mini doing its thing. Master caution, static fault. Okay, cancel master caution and disregard. Clear you can. It's really nice scenery as well here. Looks even better than the daylight. Anyway, guys, regardless of everything that went on during that stream, welcome to Hamburg. We made it in one piece. Hope you've enjoyed the flight with us this evening. Lewis, good night. Got a flight at 7 AM in the morning to Malaga. Oh, I hope they do the good approach over the terrain. A good one for new cadets. if you get it wrong, it's really difficult to slow down. What the hell's that? Who's left that there? So someone's getting fired in the morning. Right, let's cross the runway. Strobe lights on as we cross. Captain Angelo, good evening, mate. Thanks for being here. Strobe lights can come back off now.
And the Easyjet vacated from.
We'll check out a replay as well once we've touched down. There we go, job done. Alright guys, thank you so much. That is a wrap. Let's leave everything turned on so we can enjoy the instant replay. Of course, now it's been over 3 minutes, I think. Yes, it has. Been over 3 minutes, so we'll be able to shut down engines and all of that palaver. Before we do the replay, I need to disconnect, of course, from the VATSIM network. We'll get rid of our cabin crew so we don't upset them. And we'll just have a little look at that arrival.
Too low, terrain.
This for me is one of the best parts of any flight. Seeing the arrival from a passenger's perspective. I love it. I think it looks amazing. And the scenery coming into Hamburg is beautiful. Guys, really hope you've enjoyed our flight this evening. Appreciate your company. Not you, Jordan. Although you made an amazing contribution tonight, gifting 10 Easyjet in-pilot channel membership, so you know what? You broke my airplane, but I will let you off. Grant Ash, are you self-loading cargo for the replay mod? Yeah, see how windy it was there? You know, just wobbling around a little bit. What was the touchdown rate anyway? I didn't actually get to see that. Don't know what it looked like. If it was any good or not. I thought it was fine. Yeah, nice. Oh, looks like it's just starting to rain as well. I can see a few raindrops there. Awesome. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate everything you guys have done with us this evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It wasn't straightforward, was it? It's always good fun. Our next stream, of course, will be advertised on our Discord server. Get into our Discord server and look forward to speaking to you all in there as per usual. Huge shout out to those who have donated, contributed, super chatted, donated, memberships, etc. during our stream this evening. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. And as always, to our Easyjet SimPilot channel members, thank you for your continued support. You are all absolutely amazing. And the channel is what it is because of you guys. Thank you so much. I can't wait to the next one. That will of course be announced on Discord in due course. Have a great evening, everybody. I'll see you all again very soon. Good night. Bye bye.
$500.